What's up? You join me at the most Japanese of locations, of course, the front of a combini. Today we are at the Oura Hachiroku meeting. It's a big meeting that's been getting bigger and bigger every year. And we're just about to pull into the main venue. We stopped off for a bit of coffee here before we go in. Had to get this extremely Japanese shot because I guess it just starts off the day really well. There's also a couple of skylines here. An R34 and an R32. This one has a V-Spec 2 NUR emblem in the back, but it actually looks like a GTT to me, and then a four-door 32. So yeah, a great start to the day. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's a long summer this year in Japan, but we're just gonna make our way down to the meet. We'll start things up properly when we see about 300 or so Hachirokus today. And we got Gaio today. Yeah, you like Hachirokus? Yeah. So even before we get to the main venue, I noticed this very rare limited edition Subaru STI S201. I actually remember when these first came out, and I always wondered what the hell they were doing with the design, but it certainly stands out, that's for sure. Had those crazy bumpers that stuck out like this, and I forget why they made this. It was definitely not homologation for anything. Got hardcore June sticker there. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We'll probably check out this place later on. So this is the entrance to the main venue here. It's a park, I guess, like a grassy area where most of the cars are laid out. Not really a fan of, shooting cars on grass, especially stills, but when you have a selection like this, what are you gonna do? And of course, the main thing about this particular event is actually the swap meet. So pretty much around the entire perimeter of the park area is people selling off parts and miscellaneous Hachiroku goodies. So there'll be plenty of cool stuff to look at. But let's start up with the cars. Notch, which has an insane looking engine bay. Garage Infinity. We're right up here against so many parts. This must be heaven for Hachiroku guys and gals. Black Limited with some vented fender flares on work wheels. Black Limited stickers. Let's take a look inside. Completely stripped out. Very clean build. Nothing happening back here except exposed metal and a roll cage. So I just realized there's actually two lineups of like shops and cars on top of the 300 plus cars that, you know, are actually privately owned and on display here. So it's gonna be a busy day of walking through all these Hachirokus today. Moving on to this pink 11 on Watanabe's. Look at the engine bay on this. Nice and shaved. Super clean presentation. Bit of nitrous. God, these cars look so good on Watanabe's. So literally been here 10 minutes and I'm already overwhelmed. I mean, I don't even know where to start, where to look at. Like, pick this car for example, right? Most beautifully executed 20 valve swap, super well curated, carbon airbox, obviously resprayed, beautiful execution, right next to two Tofu 10 livery Trenos. Next up, a notch on equipped 40s. It's like, where the hell do you stop to take a look? I mean, look at this beautiful GTV on Workmeisters. Look at the wheels on this. Speaking of rare, factory rims. This one, carbon fiber everywhere, carbon fiber door, bonnet, even the trim here, trunk, and the first one here, another 20 valve. Amazing. Gaio's impressed too. This is a serious build. It's got gusseted roll cage. Bride fabric trim on the doors. You know, these kind of events are the type of events that, you know, you come to, you shoot, you film, and then you go back and you start seeing people posting pictures or videos online, and you're like, I didn't see that car. Because it's just so easy to kind of walk past perfection. You know, might walk past this, but then somebody's going to open the hood, and then an amazing engine sits underneath, and you'll end up missing it. Kind of a TRD approach here. Look at that. I love the contrast of the sparkle silver. Tiny little lithium-ion battery with a Maxorito battery stay. Oh, look at this on tri-spokes, old Yokohama tri-spokes that have been rebarreled with some serious dish. Look at that. CBY Yokohama parts always looks so good. This thing here on T37Vs, Lambo doors on a black limited. Something different. The engine bay on this, that's so clean. Another 20 valve. I like the individual filters on the intakes. And a white on white Treno on Steelies. I also just realized there's a blow up doll in this car. Gaio, are you a little bit confused? Yeah, right? Don't look. It's freaky. Yeah, it's a bit more than freaky. Man, I knew this Oura AE86 meeting was crazy, but I didn't expect it to be this jam-packed full of cars. This is seriously incredible. I just keep walking and walking, and it just gets better and better. There's just like everything you could possibly imagine seeing. Look at the funnels on this. This is stunning. Look at the color on this. It's kind of like a mix of a purple and a brown, and the equips are like sort of like contrasting with a deeper brown. Tinted windows, car stage twin power, awesome job there. More tri-spokes, these are Advans, old school Advans. Of course, Advan has actually relaunched the Oni. I think it was last year at the Tokyo Auto Salon. It's actually sized to be more usable on like vans like the Alpha or the Velfire and even the new generation Supra. But I think they should be making smaller diameters so that, you know, people with older cars can run them. And on the same subject, here's another 11 on the 3 spokes. Looks like these have never been restored, so talk about patina. And when you think you've seen Watanabes in every color, I don't think I've ever seen gold ones. Pretty cool. What do you think, Gaio?
Yeah.
Not bad, huh? Right, back here at the tuner booth area as a nice lineup of very famous cars. So this Treno is actually from Crystal Body Yokohama, and it's sporting those aero vented fenders we've been seeing on some cars. So I guess they came up with it. Nice build. I've seen this car in so many guises. Keeps evolving. Actually, I haven't seen it in a few years. Probably the last time I kind of ran into it was at the Hachiroku Day celebrations years back. Our 30 police car. Over here is Tech Arts, always bringing the heat. They have this 7AG running in their Treno. What a beautiful build. And next to it, their Black Limited. Of course, this runs a turbo. GCG turbo on this one. Both cars are running CRs from Work Wheels. I actually love the bronze barrel against the matte black center. That's really sick. Major Force 11. Speaking of shaved engine bays, this is absolutely on point. This is taking things to the very extreme. Look at the length of these velocity stacks. I think we should start taking a look at some of the parts that are on display here. Bumpers, wheels, intra. More trim parts here, exhaust, lights. This is heaven if you're building a car. You got your fog lights, master cylinder, even mirrors. More wheels over here. I have to say, it kind of reminds me of like a Moon Eyes Streetcar National event. You know, the one they do in Odaiba, where, you know, there's like probably like 2,000 cars on display, but then all around it is a swap meet or people selling parts. Equip 40s over there. Kaicho here doing his thing. Hence the popularity of the place. Got some head units, manifolds, exhaust, seats. You can literally build a car here. More wheels here. Nice little trio exiting the car park. But I think we'll have to go up to that tower later on to try and get like a more higher up view into the venue, just to kind of give an understanding of just how many cars are here today. Crazy, there's like cars that keep arriving. And the event actually started at 10, but we heard people have been here pretty much since 7, so we're getting into like close to 6 hours, and people are still pulling in, and the car park is still very much full. Black Limited. And the Cadillac. This yellow banana is at every event. The guy really drives this car all over the place. It's got wide body, Advent tri-spokes. Super cool. Oh wow, that's a rare SSR 4 spokes. Not the best looking wheels, but extremely rare. I can't remember the last time I've seen a set. Very clean red Levin here with good line front bumper. Meister S1s. So clean. Stock seats except for the driver's side Briddo. Beautiful execution yet again. You just can't go wrong at this event. It's just literally surrounded. Konnichiwa. Even this one here in Watanabe's. Like I was saying, it's just endless. You just cannot find a car that's, you know, not perfect for its use. I mean, you'll find ratty ones like that, but that's because they get used and abused, so that's fine too. So we're almost done with the event, but I think, like pretty much any event in Japan, you should always walk the car parks because you never know what you're going to find. And this place is absolutely brimmed full of awesome cars, not only Hachirokus, even a Subaru Pleo on white steelies. That's sick. Nice Toyota Sprinter, Kumo, Black Limited, a ton of them over there. John's Corona over here from Lowbrain. Ton over here. And something that obviously gets used and abused a lot. Well, we came up to the tower just to get an idea of how big the event was. So we're like 40 meters in the air here, and that's what 300 Hachirokus look like. So anyway, we're gonna end the video here. So I hope you enjoyed this really cool Oura 86 event. First time I've been to it, and what a venue and a great turnout. So I hope you enjoyed it. Check back soon for more.